lovers, how are you doing today? So I'm super beyond excited for this video because I have with me here the entire Goth-o-graphic collection from WetnWild, which released this week. I did not get this for PR or anything. I paid for it myself because there was a bunch of items in the collection that I wanted, but to buy them individually it would have been more expensive than getting the entire box, so the box was just a better deal. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with eyes, and before I do that I'm just gonna go in with some of my translucent powder, and I'm just gonna throw some underneath my eyes just because I don't normally get glitter fallout from the liquid eyeshadows, but I always do my face makeup after my eyeshadow. So this first one I'm gonna go in with here is called Nyctophilia. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that having sex with dead people? Is that nyctophilia or is that something else? I don't know. I have to look this up real quick because that's a weird name. Oh, it's a preference for the night or darkness. Okay, what is the other thing? That's necrophilia. So I did like a dark colored eyeshadow all over it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this in the middle. That's really pretty. I mean, it's almost borderline purple, kind of like a purple blue, but I don't know, something about the glitters remind me of the 4th of July. I'm gonna go into the shade Pure Intention, which is a really pretty like light champagne, kind of a little bit of pink tone in it, and I think I'm just gonna put that right in the middle. I'm just gonna pop it on the center and then I'll blend it out with my finger. Ooh, that is really pretty on the top. For the inner corner, I really want to use this shade called Goth Tears. This is probably the shade I was most excited about. It's like a purple with a blue duo. But I wanted to use one of the highlighters first. This is the shade Purple Ashes. I'm just going to use this as kind of like a base, just so we can kind of see what this one looks like too. I'll say that it does have definite glitter in it. If you do not like glitter highlighters, this is not going to be your cup of tea. Just put that on the inner corner. Ooh, that is pretty. I'm just adding a little bit of product there, and then I'm just gonna blend it out with the little pencil brush. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this next highlighter, which is the shade White Raven. This is like a white with a purple undertone, and I'm just gonna use that to highlight underneath my brow bone. So that's really pretty, super purple. Okay, so judge me if you must, but next for the eyes, I really want to use the eyeliners. I was thinking of doing an ombre of pink, or sorry, white to pink to purple, and seeing how that goes. Oh no, I got my lash. Okay, it's showing up. I am painting my lashes in the process. Okay, not showing up on that side. Let's do another dip. Pretty sheer. It's kind of hard to build up to. This looks awful on my lashes. So now, let's add some pink. The wand is already kind of messed up on this pink one. It's not laying flat. It's kind of all over the place. Oh man, painted my lashes again. Last but not least is purple. Now, so I think I'm gonna like kind of finish off the wing with my Kat Von D tattoo liner. I'm freaking out. My lashes look so bad right now. So let me just go ahead and try to add some mascara. I really was not going to do that eyeliner, but then I was like, you know what? I should just try everything out, give everything a fair chance. So I don't think I would recommend those eyeliners. They're pretty colors, but they're super hard to work with. This is the shade Mystic Dreamer. Again, this one is one of my favorites. It's just such a pretty pink shade, and I love pinks and reds so much. So I'm just going to use this on the lower lash line just a little bit right here, just to add. So next I have the Mega Glow highlighting stick, and this is the shade Hell Oh Darkness. And this just looks super beautiful. It's like a nice purpley white type duochrome shade. And okay, nope, it is moving my foundation. Okay, you guys can probably see right there. So instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and rub it on my finger, get some product, and then tap on the skin. This is more of a subtle duochrome, not super intense. So overall that's pretty, but I don't see myself reaching for this stick that often. One of the things I'm most excited about, the loose highlighter, this is the shade Moon Tears, which I love that name. A nice cute little, I took the sifter off and the sifter doesn't work that great because look, it's a mess. I was gonna show you that the inside, the sifter is a skull. You can kind of see, but it's such a mess that you can barely tell. So the sifter, cute. Obviously doesn't work that great because I'm just gonna go ahead and pick that up on my favorite highlighter brush. This is a Morphe M501. Oh no. Oh, this is beautiful. It is, but it is a little dark. I thought this was gonna work for me, you guys. Dang it. Yeah, you can definitely see the shadow. This reminds me like super close to Coco Bling from Artist Couture. Oh man, that highlight is so intense too. But you see that, dang, okay. It might be sticking extra bad because I put that liquid highlighter down, so maybe without it, it'll look better. Since that's not working the best for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of the Raven shade on top, White Raven, just because this is a little bit lighter. And just for the heck of it, since we're already here, we already mixed 3 of the 4 highlighters. May as well just add a little bit of the pink one on top too. So last but not least is the 4 metallic liquid lipsticks. This first one is Wicked Pink. So that's pretty sheer, but I feel like I could see myself wearing this one in the future. I would probably add a gloss on top because metallic just isn't my style, but it's an okay shade. This is Pastel Grunge. This shade is a no-go for me the way it is. It looks ridiculous. I think this could have been a really cool shade if it was full-on pigmented instead of just sheer. Metal Heart. I just don't think these can be worn on their own except for the first one. And then last but not least is Death to Unicorns. What went wrong here? Alright guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply my black liquid lipstick. This is Wicked. No. Witches? Yeah, Witches. This is tiny print. And just let that dry. So the lipstick is dry. It has been so long since I wore black liquid lipstick. But I'm here for it. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and add Pastel Grunge on top and see how this goes. Or maybe should I keep it dark and just go in with the black? Okay, I think I'm just going to keep it dark and go in with this super dark shade, Death to Unicorns. Because I'm no fun. Oh, that looks super cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swatch on one side like all the liquid lipsticks, and then on the other side I'm gonna let a black liquid lipstick dry, and then I'm gonna swatch the liquid lipstick on top just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go through and swatch everything, and as I swatch it and show it to you, I'm gonna kind of give you my final thoughts on what I would recommend, what I'm super impressed with, you know, just, you know, my 2 cents on the collection. I already have the black liquid lipstick just here so it can dry on my hand before I swatch the other stuff on top. So while we're waiting for that to dry, we can go ahead and do the eyeliners really quickly just so you can see them swatched. I don't recommend these. I think that they're hard to work with. Okay, so next let's talk highlighters. First off is obviously the one I was kind of disappointed by because it's a little bit darker than I expected it to be. It looks pretty light in the pan, so I was hoping that it was going to work for me, and I still think that I can make it work for me, and it's such a big powder, such a good price. I would still recommend picking this up and trying it out because I still think it's worth a try, and this looks like a dupe for Cocoa Bling. I don't have that with me right now, but I'll try to remember to post a picture of them in comparison on Instagram if you guys want to follow me on there. So there's what that looks like. Could literally bathe in this highlighter. Yeah, it doesn't look that dark, so I think it's just because of the highlighter I put underneath. So I will definitely try this again and let you guys know my thoughts. Is this little highlighter, the highlighting stick. Like I said, not super impressed with this one. It's not something I see myself reaching for a ton. I'm just gonna throw this over here. You guys can kind of see the purpley effect. Next is White Raven. I'm like upset because my camera's about to die. I've got to get this filmed. So that's White Raven. This is Purple Ashes. Just swatch those, and they have really cool little skull designs on them. I'm just gonna swatch those here. There's what those look like. The purple one looks darker on my skin right now than I swatched earlier, but pretty. I just wanted to swatch in comparison in case you guys are wondering. The purple highlighter from the other Mega Glow collection, the last one, if you're wondering how they compare, here's that one underneath. So that one's more purple and this one's a little bit more pink toned. So let's just do the metallic liquid lipsticks real quick. We'll start with the pink one. Here's what that looks like. Next is blue. Man, this does not want to come off. Come on, work with me here. That one looks really cool on top. Next is the gray. Last but not least, the color that we already have on, which is super cool on top. Nice like little blue shift to it. Like the weirdest looking swatches ever, but I feel like these for layering are kind of cool if you like want to grab one, or if you grab the box. That's how I could see people using them. As far as the highlighters go, I really like White Raven. I think it's super pretty, but I don't know how much I'm going to use that one. I think the highlighter that I'm still most excited about is this loose one, but I think that I'll definitely end up using these as eyeshadows because I love duochrome eyeshadows. But overall, my favorite thing in the collection, which I already knew this was going to be my favorite, is the liquid shadows. So I'm just going to swatch those for you guys real quick. And I have almost every other shade from this formula, and I don't see any repeats or anything even close to it. So these all look pretty unique. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. That is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.